All right, so he says, so reading again from Mem Aleph, he says, a mispashet b'kol shisha kitzvos seguf derekota shidra shechola be'emzer b'mishor. Again, b'mishor bebechinas abuda de emseisa goes down, and that's that concept of the middle line. Middle line here. So that's where we're at, number Mem base. He says, look in the rate of the Eitz Chaim. B'zel Lashono, B'delag. Hine Zer Vov Hu Sod Chut HaShidra. What's the Vav? It's the secret of the spinal cord, so to speak. Hamamsheches Hatipa Memuach Hadas. That it is the, he says, it's the mover of the tipa from the Muach Hadas, B'yardach b'derek chuta shidra, and it goes down through the path of the spinal column, shuhu vav, which is in the form of a vav dechavaya. He says, v'az mispashloch v'chosada b'chemesh kitzvais, mechesed ad hod, v'achakach kolol hechasadim. So after that, it has within hechasadim in its yesod, the nishla os, and it makes a completion of the letter vav. The nibsa she dehidara b'choisa ahatipa os yud. So that's when he says it starts out originally as a yud. It's a tipa, it's a dot. V'achakach nisarcha, but then it lengthens itself out from that dot. B'na'as vav, b'vav kitzvos shemispashet behem. Now, so that's a fact. It makes itself into a vav because it's going into 6 places, or it makes itself into a vav because there are 6 places that it has to go to. It's slightly different. Is it the place that causes it to become a vav, or is it the innervation itself as it's going? So he says, "Shenis pashe bechem v'zecher she'amar b'tikunim shahai tipa." Is areches baramuda the emseisa. It gets longer as it goes down to that middle line. Is avid os vav ein sham, and it makes itself into that. So it is the its length that causes it to, because it has to stretch. It's like a thermometer, the inside of a thermometer, and it stretches downward. V'chein chu b'mabsharim, the same thing. And then let's go on from number that was member Membet, going back up to the top again. We have Membet is Shuhu Sod Meisharim, which is the secret of this concept called Meisharim. I guess it means we say that it's the Amuda, the Emseisa, which is the idea of this straight line. That's what I think it means. Let's see what we have over here. In the beer of the Gra, he takes on this, and he says, Khan. So he says, beer lefidarko v'sel d'shono v'cholok the dodi the mesharim shuhum machria. This is what this means. It means that it's a balancer. He says, what is it? Betoch kav emsoy, bechinas kav emsoy. It's the concept of the balance line, the middle line. V'holok b'mishor. What does that mean? Kamo she'amar b'zohar. He said b'parshas b'shalach. He said the ha taninan ata konenis meisharim. So that's a phrase in Telem. I should have looked it up. I missed that one. Kudshe b'rihu ovid meisharim. Litre Citri. He makes Meisharim, so they translate it before as being upright, but doesn't really quite fit into this idea of stretching, or what does it mean? So Meisharim, Kutra Barichu Ave Meisharim Litre Citri, Kodesh Baruch Hu Shuchu B'Bechinat Teferes, Osa Meisharim. How's it make the Meisharim? Lishnei Sdadim. So here he means Meisharim means balance. It makes the concept of the middle line, and it's a middle line, and the Meisharim means it goes straight down the middle in between these 2 sides. And what does it do? Machriya b'neihem, and it balances between them. So it's the middle one. It's the one in the middle. Okay, let's go on a little bit more. Different ideas here. Let me see how my focus is here. So now let's read after Mem Gimel. He says, so here's another phrase that we want to look at. So as the das spreads through all of the different spheres of the body, shamarno, hu besod kavamida. A kavamida has a different meaning than it comes in soy also. Hanikra butzinida kardanusa. What is the kavamida? It means the measuring line, or something. I can write the word. So he said butzinida kardanusa. Let's look at number mem dal. It has a little bit of a richus to it. Let me see if I can make this work. Okay, try that. Now, he says, Bebira Groa, Zalashana Betok Devara Vesaka Yidura Shabutzin the Kardadusu who Hadas. Now, that's a strong statement because you know that there are Chasadim and Das and Gevurus and Das, but he says it's Das. Shu Kav Hamida, which is the measuring line, which makes midos. Shemispashet, we call the goof, it spreads in the whole body. Shadas mispashet, we call gufa. Omalia idrin v'ksadroim. Commotion, the ember goes in all the different kinds of places. Uvadas chadarim malu. So chadarim are filled up with das. Commotion amba beidra rabba, also beidra zuta, and over there adkan. It says over there, same kind of idea. V'rei gam ba'or yagor sham. Shabir Kam is explaining over there, over here, Levidarko. Betoch Devara, behind the episode, boots into the Kardanusa, that's the secret of the boots into the Kardanusa. Hamis Pashetis, what is the boots into the Kardanusa? Because he said previously, or we've seen previously, that it refers to the Gevurah of Das. So he says not just Das in general, but then again, there's going to be some more discussion about the Chasadim of the Das, I think, later on. Behind the Chasod boots into the Kardanus and Hamis Pashet Sham. Bo Hamida Limdod Beso the Das comes in it. It has this measure, which measures Beso the Das. That's what Das does. It apportions, so to speak. Moded Kol Hamidas the Mata. It measures or it bounds in some way, shapes, something like that. All the midos that are down below Adkan. He says in Mamaimer Kavamida, he says Vizel Shona behind boots in the Kardanusa. Nahir ma the Nahir the Salka the Salta, so it illuminates what it illuminates. It's like a plural idea, it goes different places, has different illuminations possibly. Man the Nahir Visalka what he wants, and then Visalka Vanachsach is Pasha the Kol Citron. It goes up, it goes down. And it goes in all the different places. V'geden ikre kavamida, and that's when it's called the measuring line. Zerad kan v'ayin sham v'hinei ikre inyan zerachum etzad gevuras the das. So the main part of this is on the side of the gevuras of das. Shuha ha'nikrach mbutzi the kardanusa b'vura b'mabasharim, which is explained in the mabasharim ayin sham. V'haina v'shum the tzorach koach ha'gevura. So it's necessary to have a certain koach, the koach of Gevurah, this Gevurah, that's why we're talking about here. And that's really what the Mida means. It means that everything should have its proper amount, let's say, of light, so to speak. That's what it does. It makes sure that everything, it's a Gevurah. He said, boots into the Kardanusa. That's the secret of this concept called boots into the Kardanusa. It's kitzvah of the Mida, the Nikra Kav, the Mida, so it has portions, measures. V'nikra kavamida, and that's why it's called that. V'ratam ki hachesed hu mispashet b'shofecha b'li kitzvah. The reason why is because chesed spreads b'shofecha, so he's just contrasting it without any meter. That's its name. It b'li kitzvah. It has no control. It is not bound in any way. So that's interesting. You're also telling, because I see this, you see this a lot, this word kitzvahs, the arba kitzvahs. So what does he mean? The kitzvah means, he says, definition to it. It says means controlled. It says it be or a limited place, some kind of a limited place. So I have something like that. Ak hagavur shehi din no senis kitzvah gets a mida el hashefa shelo yispashet yosef badai mecharomi el makablim dechein butzin de dekardusa it maded v'avid call inun meshichin. So it measures and it actually makes all of the different flows that are required, like that. Okay, what are we doing, time rise? Okay, we have a little bit more time. We'll maybe be able to get to number mem hey. So after number, let me get a drink here. My voice getting dry. Okay, so it said like this. After number mem dalet up above, it says va'amar o lemakasya pischa. Close the opening. Ki hagavuros dedas mispashte b'makom hapeh de erik anpen. So let's just see the durgur. He's saying that the mouth is the location of the das, and this is I'm just never got the anatomy in the head 100% right. Ki hagavuros dedas mispashte b'makom hapeh de erik anpen. So hevel hayotzim in a peh. Now, there's a good one. Is that what Das is about? That's what he says. Let's see if we get down lower. Actually, get down lower here. So, okay, so he says, number mem hey. He says, Kine mashin is boyer b'ha'aros la'el. Al piha eitz chaim says what? Shechadas mispashet b'chut shidra. It spreads down the spinal cord. We said that before. He said a besod cholik l'dodi, that it's in that back to our phrase again. Cholik l'dodi l'mesharim. Now we have different concepts of what mesharim means. Hainu bechidas hachasana dedas. Here now we're talking about when that phrase really refers to, we're saying here, the chasana dedas. Of bechidas gevoras dedas mispashte v'yotzim oz derek hapeh. So just let me say that previously he had said that the gevuras go down the spinal cord. And they originally, or I don't know who said what. Maybe we're talking, I didn't really pick up who's speaking here. That's my mistake. So this is from the Eitz Chaim. So let me see. So let me read on. Haina bechinda chasanda dedas, avacha bechinda gevuras dedas, mispashne v'yotza oz b'derek hapeh. Come out from the mouth. The Gembuva Benach and Shalom, he says over there, V'Gebeshem the Eitz Chaim, V'zel D'Shono, V'toch Devara, V'loshen Das, Hamizagvam, Hamizagvsavga, well, Savgam, that's pretty close, who Rosh Havav, this is talking about the tip of the Vav, V'derek Hapeh Yotzech Mechagevuros, and through the mouth come out these Gevuros. V'chasada bispashim derek chut shidra, shuchu b'vav the adkan. So now he changed it completely. It's like a water slide. Just everything is falling down. Right? Sham v'ha'inyan b'vur b'shar Hakavanot. He says v'amnan b'chinas ha'gevuros heim eish u'b'chinas chasadim heim mayim. V'lechein ha'gevuros heim chazakos ma'od u'merov chamibus isham, and because of the heat produced by them, any yechola the hishar bifnem, they can't stay inside. V'hein abokos v'yotzes l'chutz derek hapeh. How about this? V'na'asa b'chinas or hamakiv. Avera v'chasadim. Nish'arna b'fnim b'sod. They remain inside. Let me see, get back over here 1 second. Nish'arna b'fnim. B'sod or hapanimi. Adkan. Interesting. V'od kasa b'shach hakavanot b'hemshach b'sham b'zel l'shono gam b'zechat tavin ma she'amar b'zohar HaKodesh b'parshas Mishpatim. He says gedas goniz b'puma de malka. So it's the mouth of the king. What's the king? We're talking about Eric Anpin. Pirush ki hadas hu b'bechinas itra de gevura de chasadim. That's what das is. V'yotza itra de gevura derek hapeh v'lachutz. So that the itra, that part goes out. Adkan. V'after halsachem ayrecha b'zer anpin. Now over there, it's not talking about Eric Anpin. It's talking about zer anpin. Hinecha v'gam ba'arich anpin yesh b'chinas havalim b'sod or makif. It has the same kind of idea. The havalim, which are the sword of the or makif. K'de isid b'hadras b'honhagas marchol be'etz chaim over there. Ayin sham v'reg gam b'shar ruach hakodesh b'yichud chotim peh ayin sham. Ve'edel havalim the peh derech anpin. Let's just hear it again. Hey b'sod das elyon. So those havalim are really the secret of the das elyon. He gave a whole. The Eitz Chaim gave his parents of the Eitz Chaim. He says gave a whole explanation over here. He says, Ein Sham Kumo Kain, Maimer Bezorer Hanal, Das Goniz Befum Malko. It's hidden in the mouth of the king. Even though over there, okay, it was talking about Zer Anpin. Im Kol Zecha Be'isagam Be'erik Anpin. Ugubuvucha Be'etz Chaim, all of that, like the Mabusharim, I was over there. For Ein Sham U'Ma'ata, Naktinin Degan Barbich Anpin, Yotzim Magvur's Derek Pesel, that's what we said, we're coming out like that. For Chasadim Mispashim Derek Chotashidrak. Now. Okay, so get a little twisted around over here. As a look, I never thought in terms of the das coming out of the mouth of a rich or Erica or Derek Zeranpin. Okay, I'm going to stop here.